Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Bucked Up Hay Farm. I'm your host, Rental Man Buck. Gonna be a little finicky today, so we'll drop the intro and we'll get describing our tasks. Now, Jake is out on vacation, so he left me the keys to really try and get this co-op running smoothly while he is out. So I have to run down and turn on the dryer and possibly manage some of the financial stuff, so that way Grant and Nate can still be selling off their crops or storing them until the high price season later in the summer. We're gonna grab the Kubota in the shop though, head our way down to the dealer, pick up our roller, then we'll head to the co-op and get the bin site situation figured out. If you guys are big fans of the Bucked Up Hay Farm series and you'd love to see more, be sure to head down below, smash that like button, possibly even consider subscribing. We love having you guys here on the race to 200,000 by 2026. And that field looks very, very weird without having corn in it. I want you guys to head down below and let us know which farm has been your favorite. I've been having quite a lot of fun doing the hay farm, and I know it's definitely going to be more profitable as the seasons go by. But come the start of the next series, when we possibly shift maps and get other people in, I believe I will be bringing back the dealership. If that excites you guys, you already know what to do. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Manage. Oh, kind of got to be in his farm first. Hang on. Aha. Oh, I got it now. Beautiful. Let that run. While I'm down here, I might as well just kind of clean up the area so that way everything is put away for the season. Where Jake houses all of his stuff, I do not know because I do not work down here. We need to get some Andy clean on this thing. Whew. You guys haven't already checked out the world's greatest farm sub, go check out my buddy Andy over at Andy Clean. A lot cleaner than this. I swear this thing's still my favorite feature of Farm Sim. I love that we can drive the pressure washer now. Yeah. Anybody else seen those shorts that were going around that somebody's just like holding the pressure washer like this on the machinery and it's like, it's not cleaning like Farm Sim. Why you not do that? Now that's a clean piece of machinery. As for the rest of this stuff, I have absolutely zero clue where he wants it. Plus, I think he kind of sent off the semi to get repaired, so that might just have to stay where it's at. But that's really all I had to do here, so I'm going to head back to the farm, try out my roller, and then we'll go grab the fertilizer spreader, and maybe by that point we can do some corn work with the boys. I need to create a lane that cuts these two fields in half, so that way I can just have a road that drives through and I'm not driving directly on the crop. Can you not drive on my yard, please? There's literally a road. There is a road directly to your left. Put your truck up, not on my grass.
I'm sorry, man. I had to. It says no hunting, but I saw this nice buck out here. I had to stop.
Can you please just move your truck, please? I'm trying to make sure my ground is good.
Okay. One sec, Buck. Nate said you have a manure spreader. Do you have a manure spreader?
No.
Son of a gun. I thought you had a manure spreader.
No, I need to buy one, but I was going to wait for one to come back on sale.
Maybe we could go 50-50 in one, if you ever want to. Because I can use it a little bit.
Take out a loan.
Okay, yeah.
If I sell some bales, we can do it. I'm looking at that Peak Right one that costs 58 grand.
Were you taking over for Jake yet?
I'm covering for him, but I'm not completely involved in it.
Can you run a sale? I've got some dry corn stored at the co-op that I'd like to sell just a little bit of.
We actually just got the system up and running last week, so it's not going to be worth anything for you to sell right now.
Okay.
So I just turned it on this morning. That's why I was down there.
If I bring in a load, I can't even sell that.
Well, you could store it, but you can't sell it right now.
Gotcha. Okay, all good. Talk to me. Hit me up right before January 1 when we got to start paying taxes. Maybe we can go 50-50 in that manure spreader.
Okay, moment of truth. Does this work to actually roll the grass? That's what I need it to do. Pull it forward. Can I get it to roll? It's rolling. It's rolling. It's not rolling. Bro, that is literally what this thing's assigned job is to do. Why you no roll? Maybe it just needs to be later in the process. I'll trust that. I'll wait for the grass to grow a little bit and then we'll do rolling. That's why I wasted $3,100 instead of $12,000. But I will at least go throw the fertilizer on it so that way it's good to go for the winter. Hey, you still got your ears on down there? Yeah, he's muted. Dang it. Oh my.
What's going on?
Grant's pulling the land all with his truck.
Does that really surprise you?
No, I look back and I'm like, what the heck? That's all I needed. I was trying to get his attention, but apparently he's radio silent.
Yeah, he must turned off his radio. Who knows?
I didn't know Nate was close enough on the radio channel to pick up. That was interesting. I think we'll run the fertilizer spreader on this thing because it's got a little bit tighter of a turn radius. This will be nice to use in order to get rid of all that extra fertilizer I got sitting at the farm. Ever since I got rid of that Great Plains, I haven't had anything I can use to get rid of the fertilizer, and you can't sell it. I will have to feed the cattle, though, because I know their straw's getting not low, but it definitely could use another bale, and the feed's obviously going to need to be topped off for the day. Ooh, I should probably check if I got another pallet of cheese. Show me the money. Money, 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 money. Money? Money? Money! I'll take care of that a little later, though. We got more important tasks to do. The other thing is that the fields do look like they already have a first stage of fertilizer applied when I planted. So if this allows me, then I can spread fertilizer again and have this stuff maxed out to approve max yield is. Yeah, 50% fertilizer, 72% yield bonus. Haven't got too much snow yet, so I haven't had to put the blade on the front of this truck, but at least we can get these out of the back so we can put our counterweight in if we do need to push snow. That's been a very, very good truck. Haven't used it a whole lot, and we haven't cruised around in the Yoda for a little while, but I think it was a good decision to keep that. Gonna cover this all in one pass. Nice. Yeah, it is maximizing everything. Finally, something that works around here. So we could do it to all the rest of those fields, but this one in particular we'll have to wait on. I got all that to do. At least I know it won't take long. I really wish precision farming was a thing again, because it used to zoom in the PDA and tell you exactly how much material you're going through in a said time frame. Kind of really did help out seeing the difference. I'm just kind of guesstimating where everything's at. Plus, it also helped if my lines were visible and I could use GPS, but this tractor didn't have GPS. I don't see no globe on this thing. Definitely gonna need a bit more fertilizer. At least 3,000 liters worth of it. I don't have a whole lot of spares laying down there at the shed, but I might be able to get rid of a few. I really don't want to have to go back in the dead if I don't have to. Let's take in 3 of those and 3 of these. I would think that'd get me enough money to get everything I need. I'll have to do some transaction work. These 3 hay bales apparently are owned by Jake, which I don't remember ordering 3 big round bales from Jake, but... Oh! It's the one that's on Jake's land. That's what these bales are. So we'll do our calculations when we get down to the store as to how many thousands we're gonna get to keep. Jake's got 134.5. Just gonna have to remember that number so we can tack on whatever money he owes us. I actually needed 5, but we got that money transferred. We are now $38,000 richer than we were yesterday. I'm debating on if I just want to take out and do the animal stuff first. I'll just hook it up to the Kubota since it's already down here. Since it's winter season, my job really has kind of slowed down a lot. It's just taking care of the animals, so I guess to each their own. I'm here, Bessie. Yeah, I'm here. Top their food off. And we'll fill this one up as much as we can. If there's still a straw bale sitting in that shredder, I might throw that around quick, because I don't want to have to get another one out quite yet. How much did they need? At least all of it. But where does that put them? Ooh, we could definitely mix up more rations. It's fine, though. We're still at, like, what, 85, 90%? And then there's just the chickens. They'll be able to live. Let's check that out. Oh, yeah, much better. I think all we gotta do now is just go and get the fertilizer pallets and just get on to spreading. Unless we have unexpected company.
Fuck, you bought a John Deere 8100 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, it was on sale.
Dang.
I told you about this.
What's the story behind this thing? How many? I guess I didn't even check how many hours it has.
In game time, I bought it with a little under 10, but in what reality time would say, was at least a 3,000 hour tractor.
3,000. It's not bad. How much you pay for it?
Like 55,000.
It's not bad. Not bad at
No.
all. I bought well, heck, I bought my 8110 that had 4,900 hours. I gave 80 for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not bad at all.
No, it definitely the price, Doc, is because it's two-wheel drive. But
Yeah, two-wheel drive really kills it. But
no, it's a good running tractor. It's got the tighter turn radius. It's got the weight. It's about the exact same amount of power as the Kubota. And I'd say it's going to be cheaper to fix this thing than it is that.
oh yeah, no depth too. Kubota's got that blue cap on there. Ugh, disgusting. Do you want to run duals on it for fertilizer spread?
I don't have any. I bought it without it.
Oh, really? You don't have duals?
No, I was running this around doing cattle work all morning, and I'm like, well, I haven't used this thing in a while. It's been just collecting dust in the shed, so I just ran it as it sits.
Gotcha. Dang. Are you gonna plant with it too? Or I guess you don't have any row crop ground, do you?
No, but I was out planting with it's a roller, weeder, and seeder all in one. It's sitting down at that shed on the south.
Yeah.
Jake and I were trying to figure out, for some odd reason, it's not rolling. Like, I don't know if it's something we have to wait for the season to have the grass, like, grow above the ground, like stage 2 or something before it registers. But we could not get it to roll, and I even bought a little Dalbo, the thing that you saw me pulling behind the Kubota earlier, and it still wasn't rolling. And that's a roller.
Yeah. You care if I hop in her quick and just give her a little test drive?
Yeah, it's got all the same stuff as yours does, just that.
I just want to see how the two-wheel drive is.
Oh, that's nice. You can see a little bit better because it's smaller area covering the front wheels.
Oh yeah, that turns sharp.
Mm-hmm. That was the biggest selling point. I mean, this one does a relatively decent job, but that one's a little bit easier to get around the areas that I got in.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna take off and start ripping some headlands quick.
That'll work. We'll see you, bud. Have fun now.
See you, man.
Well, he seemed to enjoy it. I guarantee he had at least some sort of comment about it, why he liked his better, but that's fine. And there he goes. I'll have to remember to take that back to the farm, otherwise that's going to be sitting there for a couple months and I'll forget about it. I just don't drive the truck as much. It just doesn't get as much use as it used to. If I really wanted to be nice, I'd take this back over to Grant's. We might do it depending on how much time we got. Oh, that's right, I still got to take that pallet of cheese back. Dang it. We had a lot of stuff to do. A lot of little tasks. Not a lot of big tasks, just a lot of little tasks. Dang, this thing looks like it's going to take all 3 pallets worth. There's an investment and a half. 3,000 liters, though, should get us a good chunk of the way through our ground. Considering that I had like 800, I think, in total, and we got 2.5 fields done out of 5, I think we're sitting pretty right now. Dang it, missed a little sector up there. We'll get that when we come back to go get this big boy. Best decision I ever made was making this one crossover gate. Saved a lot of time from having to go back out all the way to the road just to get to that entryway. And that covers that field. Knocked it out pretty quickly. Took one loop around the outsides and then kind of like 2 small passes on the inside, and that covered it all. Still at 60%. If we had something like variable spread rate in here, it would help dilute the amount that we're wasting as overspread. If you guys can remember the video I did on cattle and crops not too long ago, they actually did it where if you overspread your fertilizer, it physically overspread the system and then like killed your crops. Hopefully though, with this spread rate, we can definitely figure it out. I ain't got GPS, but I can at least put the camera way above the tractor and get a good idea of how wide my coverage is. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Ooh, I might have to come in here with a scraper at some point and smooth that out. That is rough. We're good though, we're good. It's fine, it's okay. Probably not. Now for the money pull. If I pull one line straight across diagonally, how much do I have left on each side? Because this is cutting it close by the looks of it. Might just luck out. Ooh, I shut it off a little early, but that is like 1 pass there and maybe 1.5 passes on that side. Sweet. Oh, I should easily be able to pick this up in one swipe on the other side, or at least close to. 800 liters to get that whole field done over there? I might be pushing it. I'll be cheating, but I think I'm going to use the GPS lines on this one just so I can get the most efficient route. If I could save myself having to dump another $1,700 into a pallet, I might as well. Give ourselves a little bit of leeway. And there's our lines. You don't see any of this. I'm totally driving by memory. I'm not using a guidance steering system at all in a tractor that doesn't even have a globe on it. Those lines in the middle are going to be really short runs, so we're going to have to bank on that. Come on. If it's like a tiny, tiny little strip, I'm not even going to worry about it. It's not going to make the difference in the bales. But, oh, we are so close. We're so close. Well, I know we'll get this area covered up, so that's good enough, but we'll probably be under 200, though, by the time we start getting to our little passes. Yep. There's 200. How much we got left to work? It's like one pass. Oh, I still have that one patch back by the tree line. Yes. Yes.
Yes!
I don't think this could have been done any better. That was perfect. We'll probably just spread the entire rest of the spreader out, so that way I can just clean it, gut it, and park it for the season. I still think I'm the only farm out of all of us, though, that does not have any debt. Pretty sure everyone else has a standing balance that they owe to the bank. I want to jump out and look at my field data, though. Yield bonus 80%, fertilize 100. I am liking it.
Yeah, though.
Hey, do you possibly need any help doing anything today?
I'm over here at Grant's tillage, doing some tillage if you want to come help knock out all his stuff, and I think we're all pretty much ready for winter after that.
Yeah. Do you have another piece of machinery I can use, or you need me to bring over my little, like, vibra shank?
You could probably go kick Grant's worker out of his other field.
Okay.
Grant does have the other tractor you can go use, so I'd go kick him out and tell him to go home. Yeah, just go there, go steal that. If you want to, you can come join me over here in this field right next to Grant's, and then we'll knock out field 9 together.
That'll work. Sounds good. See you in a bit, bud. Sweet, I do have something else to do today. After all things said and done, I don't think I would have spent nearly that much money had I just had Jake come out here and spread fertilizer, but I mean, it did cost me at least probably $6,000 worth of material to get those fields spread. Now I don't have to keep paying him, though, because I have the piece of equipment. If Grant and I want to go 50-50 on something, I might end up selling that spreader off, but at least for the meantime, we'll go help out Nate over at Grant's. I'm going to make a pit stop by the co-op, though, and just kind of check on the grain dryer and see how well that's coming along in the backside. We got almost 500 liters of dried corn. That'll take a couple weeks, though, to dry through all that stuff, but at least the grain dryer's up and running now. Hey, is that you over there?
Is this something ugly?
Yeah. Where's the other guy?
Field 9.
Oh, okay. He must have been on the backside. Oh, wow. I'm not surprised. The silage bales that I did for Grant are still sitting in their little conga line on the side of the field.
What are you talking about? I'm surprised Grant's tractor's still sitting in the field.
It is?
The red one?
It's been,
Yeah,
oh,
the little red.
Is it still running?
I doubt it's running by now, but it's sitting in the field.
Oh, man. How long has that been there? A couple months?
This October.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, I'll be over there in a bit.
Alright, buddy.
Chasing down the 8,000, it's kind of pointless to take it off its path when it's right in the middle of a run, so we'll jump over to where Nate's at when it finishes this pass. As Nate stated, though, this thing is mulching in the front and then making a seed bed through the back because of the way the discs are aligned, and it has the rollers. They're really, really nice to help when doing tillage. Where do you feel that I'm going to need to go? Far side or heading back to the next set of ground behind you?
Just go ahead and head to the next set of ground ahead.
Okay. I might have to turn around.
Yeah, I'm getting this last little bit done. I'm gonna start the headlands now. And once I get done the headlands, I guess I'll jump up there with you and help out up there.
Okay. Oh, looks as though we're gonna have to move that little tractor.
Wanna bet?
Oh, no fun.
I'll get as close as I can to it. That's about it.
I'm curious if Grant's gonna rip up some of the areas that separate the fields down here this year. He's got that chisel that he was ripping up the headlands with.
What chisel? Oh, wait, what are you talking about, chisel? What chisel?
Not the, but it's the big shank thing he was ripping up headlands with. He just bought it.
I ain't seen him out here doing no ripping at all. I saw him pull a piece of equipment to his yard and then head off in his truck to go for a lunch.
Well, he stopped by my house and talked about my 8100, but he had some sort of a ripper on the back of it. Looks like a Case V ripper.
You know what Grant's starting to remind me of?
A foreman on the job site?
That or a cop. They show up to work and immediately go get donuts.
What do you mean? They take the car to get donuts?
Exactly.
How's she pulling up there?
Oh, pulling like a dream.
That's good.
I'm staying pretty much in 12th gear.
Yeah, this thing's geared just a wee bit weird.
It's like you needed one more gear in between those two gears.
Yes. 12's, I guess 12's not doing too bad, but when I know I could pull this thing at 7 to 8 mile an hour, it just kind of sucks that it's like, okay, well pick a top end or whatever. It sucks.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Like you need like 12 high or something like that.
Where's my splitter? I need a splitter. Well, I'm finishing up on your last pass. I can't seem to figure out how Grant has his monitor set up, so I've just been trying to hit the gaps for the GPS lines you laid.
Is your GPS not the same as mine?
Well, I think it is, but I just can't seem to figure out how to get this dang auto steer on the tractor to work.
Oh, your GPS isn't working.
No, I have the monitor. All the stuff's on there, but when I press the button, the switch must be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
Dude,
know
we've
he's been
dealing
having
with
problems
this
with
so
this.
long. No, we've all been having issues with that. Mine just happens to be working today. That's the one advantage to this new iron. We got better monitors and better systems than these.
Let's say, but he's got a brand new monitor in this.
Think about whose tractor you're sitting in right now. How often does this stuff really work?
100% of the time, it works almost never.
Exactly.
I think he's got a faulty switch sitting in here. It looks like it's getting kind of flimsy.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Hang on, let me see if it works in this field. I would think it should work. I was pressing it earlier and it wasn't doing anything. Oh, now I got it.
Tractors are just temperamental.
A little bit more temperamental than that.
Yeah, they remind me of my third ex-wife.
You know, this reminds me of a saying that I heard one time. The best man at a guy's wedding decided to start his speech. Keep in mind, his buddy, this is his first remarriage. And he starts off his speech with, "Welcome back, everybody." And let's just say his buddy was not too happy.
Did you?
And what was even funnier is if the third time he got married, he'd say, "Third time's the charm."
By the fourth time, I was like, alright, come on, I'm tired of going to these dang weddings. I think this is the most cultivation I've done in my entire life.
You mean disking?
Yeah, whatever it is. Cultivation, disking, it's all the same thing at the end of the day. And my comment section is going to be on fire.
I guarantee you that one's gonna cause some controversy.
You know, we're coming up to our 2-year anniversary, Buck.
Are we now?
Well, we're coming up to our 2-year anniversary.
When did we get
Going on
married?
this- Well, it'd be January of 23.
Really? Since you, oh yeah, you would have joined Ashton Corners at that point, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
$35 got you this offer. I think that's it, isn't it? Oh no, we still gotta
Yeah.
finish field 9. We still gotta finish 9.
Yeah. Yeah,
Load
now
up.
we gotta go finish the big field.
Careful of those wings now. You don't want to rip off half the tree.
So I'm more scared of tearing up my equipment. This thing's $80,000. It's not grants.
This one is though.
Exactly. Now tear that one up.
How to wreck your friend's farm equipment, starring Buck.
How to ruin friend relationships. Step 1, wreck his farm equipment. Step 2, don't care.
Oh! Yep, just as I thought. There goes my paycheck from Austin's ground.
What?
I figured, I'm like, I gotta get this ground mowed on the far what was it be, northwest corner before he might tear it up and make it a field. And guess what he did? He tore it up and he made it a field. And he really chomped into that.
There's a ditch down there, remember?
There's a ditch down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Glad we had this talk. Man, I really don't know why Grant's data files say this, but when we get over to the end of the run, it like just janks back left. So there's like another pass that's still sitting on the opposite side of the run. That is weird.
Okay, think about who made these paths.
I think you should be able to get that whole thing in one run, but not 100% sure on that. These ones are all straight, but yeah, it literally just janks back left. Like, what?
Where the hell was help?
Oh, hi. That scared me.
Hey, bud, do you mind if I go down first?
I can run 11 mile an hour. It's just getting up that hill is the problem.
Yeah, this is why Grant needs him a 410 like this.
Yeah, he ain't gonna finance that.
I didn't finance this tractor. There may
No,
be a
he's-
loan on it, but I didn't.
No.
pay
He
the loan
didn't.
without buying it.
He wouldn't finance it. Just go, 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 go. On an adventure, the thingamajigger is up and away.
I'm going.
He's gone. To be fair though, this is a pretty big vertical till for this tractor. I could probably go down to the co-op and grab Jake's 7R and I could get this thing done in 10 seconds.
Well, say go grab Jake's 7R or go grab my 400 Case IH.
Wait, I have a better idea. I'll be right back. I got keys to a shed.
He's gonna go get the Challenger.
Maybe. Yeah, we're just gonna grab Austin's Challenger quick. Ooh. Nope, definitely grabbing the Challenger. It's like I could grab the Steiger though. I'll grab this. Sorry, Austin. We're yoinking your tractor. Yeah. Now we're ripping at 11. Well, now we're disking at 11. Is it sad that I'm possibly reconsidering taking my thumbnail just so I can put the title as I stole Austin's tractor?
Wouldn't surprise me. Working on the railroad all the day.
I can't believe he just left the doors unlocked with keys in the ignitions. Like, it's not bad, especially when at least it's with someone you could trust. But if I was just came back one day and my tractor just had half a tank of fuel and tracks were worn out and it was on someone else's ground, I'd be kind of concerned.
Hey, don't worry. Do yourself a smart favor. Head over to Grant's diesel barrel, fill it up, then take it back to Austin. He'll never notice.
What's funny is that I know this tractor holds over 1,000 liters of fuel. That would honestly yank a lot out of the tank. This thing's tugging it lightweight.
Oh yeah. But once you get a tractor that can actually pull it, it's like you're pulling air or something.
It's like we're pulling a paperweight. I don't know exactly what else we're gonna have to do today, guys, so that might end up doing it for us on the Bucked Up Hay Farm. Hopefully next time we'll have Jake back in action. He's got some stuff that he has to take care of now in the morning hours, so he's not as available as he used to be. But be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below, check out the rest of the Bucked Up series playlist up in the top right-hand corner. Always remember to keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, and most importantly, keep it fun. We'll see you guys all in the next one. This is the Renault Man out. Peace.